4 years ago, Commissioner Banks outlined his vision for what he wanted to do to improve the lives of people on public assistance here in New York City. America Works took up the challenge. We began to innovate a series of different training and vocational programs at all of our sites, and we evaluated and tested those programs and found they were improving wages, retention, and job growth. We began our new programs in the career pathways this past April, but we didn't stop innovating there. We have added a series of new components, which we're very proud of. This brief video will outline some of them for you. You'll see our management development and upgrading program, so people, when they start a job, can look towards a career path going into supervisory and management positions. We have Selling Our Strengths, which we've adopted to actually give people a positive assessment of what they can offer an employer. And we have a series of empowering choices, programs that are geared towards helping our people make healthy choices in their lives. You'll see a bit of all of this in our staff training and development in the following brief video. Thank you.
Over the course of 2-3 months, I had the pleasure of delivering staff training for all of our New York sites. We unpacked our assumptions about clients and our approaches to working with them. The greatest benefit is being able to recognize that there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution and that clients are different. What many of us have been trained to do in this field is really just sort of manage behaviors and assume that that by itself will help people develop new capabilities. In this model, we look at development as an internal process, an internal capacity to hold greater levels of complexity and make meaning at new levels. And that's what's innovative about it.
When I went to Joel's training, I felt that it was an extreme eye-opener. We spent some time speaking about how each client is very different. I'm more of a listener now, an active listener, where I thought I was hearing. I wasn't listening. This training helped me to not prejudge each applicant based on what they feel their barriers are, because their barriers usually have a solution behind them. So it's all about finding what solution fits each barrier and helping them overcome those barriers.
Selling Your Strengths is a really exciting initiative that we've launched at America Works over the past couple of years. And it's an initiative that focuses a great deal on what it is that clients have to bring to the table, what their assets are.
My mother always taught me that knowing yourself before anybody else does is always a key in life.
Exactly. Don't let other people tell you who you are. You tell them. You tell them and you show them. That's a beautiful answer. Thank you.
I'm really enjoying being here at America Works. I am. I've never learned this much. It made me feel so comfortable. Like, one of my biggest problems was stage fright. And also one of my biggest things was I wanted to learn how to go on an interviewing skill, showing your strength, and it's getting there. I'm not there yet, but it's getting there. I was 75% better than I was when I just walked in the door because of the people I worked with.
Since we've implemented Selling Your Strengths with our candidate pool, I've noticed a significant increase in terms of the quality of the resumes and even in the attitude of our candidates. They're more aware of what their strengths truly are and how to convey that. It's helped many of them get placed quicker. It's exposed them to more opportunities as well. Usually people think in a tunnel vision type of format in terms of their abilities, and we're always trying to get them to expand because that's how they can increase their opportunities. And this is one of the things I've seen happen with Selling Your Strengths.
We've recently also rolled out Selling Your Strengths across a number of sites across the country. So it's been incredibly exciting to see that America Works of Wisconsin has been embracing it. We have also been in conversations with the team in San Francisco and in DC and Baltimore about how they can bring Selling Your Strengths to their clients and staff. So it's really become a national initiative born out of the innovative approaches that we've been able to take here in New York.
We've created something truly unique here at America Works. Courses that speak directly to our clients' experiences. Courses like our Selling Your Strengths workshops, which speak directly to the unique skills that each person brings to a given situation. Courses like our Empowering Voices, Empowering Choices workshops, which creates safe spaces where clients can reflect upon their lives, their life choices, and how those choices can create a better future for them. And that's just a very powerful workshop. I think that anytime you create a space where a client can truly reflect upon his or her life, the choices that they've made, and how those choices might have put them in the situation that they're in, they can truly reflect and do what it is that they feel is necessary for them to move forward. It's like having a conversation, if you will. Clients are able to, the courses speak to the client, not just as a client, not just as a student, not just as a worker, but also to the full person.
We're going to do 3 different forms of meditation throughout this course. And you get to choose what you'd like to participate in. I'm going to ask you to pay close attention to what's coming up for you without judging what comes into your mind. First of all, to be able to have a free space, you have a space that's your own.
Because we're very career focused at America Works, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the skills or the pathways. Why would we offer this class? So, number one, when I think about creating websites, I think about the purposes that I have used it for. And hopefully by the end of this, you'll be able to share with us 1 or more websites. It doesn't have to be a huge, complex thing. It just has to demonstrate that I was able to make something that is now available on the internet.
This is different, because there's certain places I've been to that they didn't offer these kind of classes, which is good. You get to see like the side of other people. You get some insight, about yourself as you're growing up. You're going through these roles, So I thought that was very good. He's a very good instructor.
A company working to solve a problem where the solution is not obvious. Many are tech related, but they're not all tech related. The reason a lot of them are tech related is that a startup is something that affects people outside of where the actual business location is. So if you're trying to apply for a job at a startup, how do you find a good startup to look for?
I guess for like what you're interested in, your interest and like, what's happening now in society.
That's so important, yeah.
If a client wants to strive towards higher education, we're here to offer that opportunity and path for them. With our clients, you kind of have to meet them where they're at, right? Some of them want higher education, some of them don't. But I think by having that college fair and by having that accessibility directly on site, we had over 60 clients. We had a registration table. Clients got to sign in. They received a map of the 8 schools that were here and a list of potential questions to ask them. During the college fair, a client approached me and asked if she could apply right away. And I've been checking up on her to see if she's been sending everything out, and she has. So now she's just waiting to hear back so she can begin in January.
I never went to college, but I did apply straight out of high school, and I got accepted to Queensboro. I paid for my seat, and I didn't go because I was trying to impress my friends, learn from it, and grow from it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm living through my experience. I want to work in that field where I can build more experience, but I would have to go to school. I went to the college fair for me to better my education, because I know that for my daughter, I have to show her that she can accomplish anything that she put her mind to, no matter how long it takes her, no matter when she wants to go.
As you can see, we are really excited about the innovations born out of the career services contracts here in New York City. We've been sharing our best practices and program innovations not only with the Department of Social Services here in New York, but across the country through our various companies in cities and states. We've been focusing not only on the first 6 months of employment, but truly on the growth of the individual while innovating on program design. We have been, and will continue to be, top performer in this field and look forward to exceeding performance markers in years 2, 3, and beyond of these contracts. We thank you for the continued opportunity to provide these services to those that we all wish to help.